Stop. Let me tell you the truth nobody warned you about. Most people are miserable, not because they lack money or success, but because they care deeply about all the wrong things. They're drowning in a sea of other people's opinions, chasing perfect outcomes that don't exist, and carrying the weight of endless, suffocating expectations. It's a mental prison, and most people don't even realize they're locked inside. But what if I told you there's a silent, almost invisible power that can set you free? A power found in the art of not giving a damn. This isn't about being cold or apathetic. It's about selective indifference. It's about consciously choosing where you invest your energy, your emotions, and your time. Mastering this will completely change your life. It's not just a mindset shift, it's a revolution from within. Today, we're going to break it all down. I'm going to give you 5 foundational rules that will help you escape that mental prison and reclaim your life. These aren't quick fixes or empty motivational quotes. These are actionable principles that, when practiced, will build a fortress of inner peace around you. Let's start with the first, and arguably the most important rule: define your values. This sounds simple, right? But think about it. How many of your daily actions, your worries, your goals, are genuinely yours? If you didn't consciously sit down and decide what truly matters to you, what principles you want to live by, the world will do it for you. Society, your family, social media, they all have a pre-written script they want you to follow. They'll tell you what success looks like, what happiness feels like, and what you should care about. Living by someone else's rules is the fastest path to misery. Your values are your personal constitution. They are your North Star. Maybe for you, it's freedom, or creativity, or loyalty, or personal growth. It doesn't matter what they are, as long as they are authentically yours. Once you know what your core values are, you can use them as a filter for every decision you make. Does this job align with my value of freedom? Does this relationship support my value of growth? When you start aligning your life with your own rules, all the external noise just fades into the background. You stop caring about things that don't align with your core because you finally know what's truly important. Now for the second rule, and this one is a game changer: embrace imperfection. We live in a world obsessed with flawless results. Every social media feed is a highlight reel of perfection. But let me be clear, perfection is a lie. It's an illusion. It's a static, lifeless concept. Growth, on the other hand, is real. Growth is messy, it's awkward, and it's full of mistakes. Your mistakes are not failures. Read that again. Your mistakes are proof that you are alive. They are evidence that you are trying, that you are pushing your boundaries, that you are evolving. The person who never makes a mistake is the person who never tries anything new. They are stuck. So, stop chasing the myth of perfection and start celebrating the process of growth. Laugh at your blunders. Learn from your missteps. See every flaw not as a sign of weakness, but as a stepping stone on your journey. The freedom that comes from letting go of the need to be perfect is immense. It allows you to actually live, to create, and to dare greatly. This brings us to our third rule: practice emotional detachment. This is where true power is forged. Most of us believe that having power means controlling everything around us, the events, the people, the outcomes. But that's a fool's errand. The world is chaotic and unpredictable. You cannot control external events. You can't control what other people say or do. Trying to do so will only lead to constant frustration and anxiety. Real power, true control, lies in your ability to control your reaction. An event happens, there's a space, and then there's your response. That space is your domain of power. You can choose to react with anger, fear, or despair, or you can choose to respond with calm, clarity, and thoughtful action. Emotional detachment isn't about becoming a robot with no feelings. It's about observing your feelings without letting them hijack you. It's about being the calm eye in the center of the storm. When you can watch a situation unfold without being immediately swept away by the emotional tide, you can make smarter, better decisions. That, my friends, is real power. Let's move on to the fourth rule, one that many people struggle with: set boundaries. Let me say this as clearly as I can. Saying no is not selfish. It is an act of profound self-respect. Your time, your energy, and your mental peace are your most valuable resources. They are finite. If you let everyone take a piece of them, you'll be left with nothing for yourself. A boundary is simply a line that you draw to protect those resources. It's telling a friend you see and help them move this weekend because you need to rest. It's telling your boss you won't answer emails after 6 p.m. It's leaving a conversation that has become toxic. People-pleasing is a fast track to burnout and resentment. When you start setting firm, clear boundaries, you're sending a powerful message to yourself and to the world. I value myself. Some people might not like your new boundaries, and that's okay. The ones who truly respect you will understand. Protect your time. Protect your energy. It's not just okay, it's essential for your well-being. Finally, we arrive at the fifth rule, the one that ties everything together. Live in the now. This is where your power truly exists. Think about it. The past is just a collection of memories. It's gone. You can learn from it, but you cannot change it. Worrying about it, reliving regrets, it's like trying to steer a ship by looking at its wake. It's useless. The future is a guess. It's a fantasy, a projection. You can plan for it, but you cannot control it. Anxiety is almost always rooted in worrying about a future that hasn't happened yet. But the present moment is the only thing that is real. It's where life happens. It's where you can take action, make a choice, and experience joy. Your power isn't in yesterday or tomorrow. It's right here, right now. Mastering the present moment means training your mind to stop wandering into the past or worrying about the future. It's about being fully engaged with what you're doing right now, whether it's having a conversation, working on a project, or simply drinking a cup of coffee. When you can consistently bring your attention back to the now, peace becomes your default state. The constant mental chatter quiets down, and you find a profound sense of calm and control. So, let's recap these 5 rules to freedom. 1. Define your values so you live by your own rules, not society's noise. 2. Embrace imperfection, because growth is real and perfection is fake. 3. Practice emotional detachment, because controlling your reaction is the only real power you have. 4. Set boundaries to protect your energy and show self-respect. And 5. Live in the now, because the present moment is where your power truly lives. These aren't just ideas to think about. They are disciplines to practice. It won't happen overnight. It takes conscious effort every single day. But every time you choose your values over public opinion, every time you embrace a mistake, every time you pause before reacting, you are strengthening your mind and reclaiming your freedom. This path isn't for everyone. It's for the ones who are tired of being controlled by their own minds, tired of living for others, and ready to step into their strongest, most authentic self. If that's you, if you're ready to join the silent few who have mastered this inner control, then let's continue this journey together. If this message resonated with you, show your support by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because we have so much more to cover on this path to mental freedom. Join the community of people who are choosing to stay focused, choosing to stay powerful, and choosing to stay free. Thanks for watching.